Hi Leos, welcome to Dekutarot. We're going to be doing your mid-month, or from now until the end of October reading. So middle of October to the end of October 2018 for my Leos. Alrighty, I'm going to be using my Hobbit deck here. We're going to be looking at some of the energies, challenges, opportunities, decisions my Leos might be facing between now and the end of October. And if you guys are looking to book a private reading, all the information is right below this video in the description box. Also, give me a subscribe and comment your favorite scary movie for the month of October, okay? Give me some scary movies to watch. We just watched Cargo last night. I did not know it was going to be neither of us knew it was going to be a zombie movie. We were just like went into it blindly because it was Martin Freeman. And it looked cool, and it was a crazy zombie movie, and it was pretty good though, so I recommend it. It's on Netflix. Alright guys, let's check out what's going on for you guys. Challenges, opportunities, energy from now until the end of October 2018. Decisions, challenges. What are my Leos going to be facing from now until the end of October? It's going to be the main focus of their lives, the main things they will be facing, decisions, opportunities, challenges. Come on, give me something. Oh, here we go, Two of Swords. So some of you guys might be at a crossroads, a very big crossroads, or trying to make a decision here about which way to go within a situation, or to stay or leave within a situation. You could also have two opportunities that are both pulling you two separate ways there with that Two of Swords. Hopefully you guys don't have as complicated of a reading as Taurus. I did not expect that mid-month to go 30 minutes almost. Gosh, that was a lot. The Devil, interesting. So some of you guys might be dealing with negative situations, negative cycles. You might have a decision to make about a negative cycle, or a Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn as well. I feel you're at a crossroads with a Capricorn. Let's see. Challenges, opportunities, situations my Leos will be facing this month. Let's see what else is coming up here. Alright, Leos. Challenges, opportunities. What are we facing this month? The end of this month. End of October 2018. And again, Venus retrograde will also take us back, you guys have to remember, to where we were 8 years before. So what were kind of challenges, what kind of relationship issues, commitment issues were we facing about 8 years ago? Where were we 8 years ago? Those are kind of things that get cropped up again if we haven't, fully put some issues to bed, or, really dealt with some things from the past, or outdated thought processes, or beliefs, or ways of living. Those kinds of things, or treating, the way we treat ourselves and others in our relationships. Those are all issues that we will be revisiting again during the Venus retrograde. So what is happening here? What kind of challenges and opportunities? What is the challenges that my Leos might be facing here at the end of this month? What things will be happening here? Ooh, Temperance reversed. Maybe a lack of balance. A lack of, being able to balance your emotions about a negative situation, about a choice in a negative situation, about feeling stuck in it. You feel like you're stuck in a negative cycle here, and it's really unbalancing. You don't know how to get through this. You're like, you thought you could be balanced within this, but it seems like this is getting to a point where it is getting really out of control, really out of whack here, Leos. Okay, so what's coming in here? End of October. Where are my Leos going to be at with their challenges and opportunities? How they have faced these, and where will they be standing? And the situations that they will be facing from now until the end of October. Will they be standing with those at the very end of this month? The Ten of Wands, feeling very overburdened. It's the end of a cycle, though. This is the end of a cycle. So Leos, this feels like a really tough month for you guys. This feels like a tough time. We're going to start pulling some clarifiers as well, because it does feel like you guys have a lot of burdens on your back here. It feels like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and you don't really know how to get out of a negative situation. We're stuck at a crossroads here. We're stuck in this cycle. All right, so let's see. Two of Swords, the Devil. Please clarify what these mean for now until the end of October, for what my Leos will be facing. What is the Two of Swords and the Devil here? Please clarify the messages that they need to know about the Two of Swords and the Devil from now until the end of October. Too many cards. Too many cards. I hate when that happens. We need to know about Two of Swords and the Devil. Again, we get another 10. So we're going through the ending of a very negative, very painful cycle. We're reaching, we're at a crossroads with making a very painful decision. We're leaving something behind here. We have to leave something behind in order to move forward. Could also be that there's a Capricorn involved with this choice. All right, so let's see. The Devil. What does the Devil have to do with my Leos this month? Ooh, the Chariot. Wow. Not being able to feel like you have a choice and an ability to move forward. Oops, as I knocked down my rocks here. But yeah, the Chariot here reverse signifies that you can't really... You feel like you have a lack of control in moving forward. You can't move forward within a situation because you're stuck in a negative cycle here. You're really, really stuck in this negative cycle, and you feel like you can't get out of it. You feel like there's no way out. You cannot see a way out of it right now is what I'm getting, Leos, and it's getting really frustrating. Because you feel like there's no easy way out of this. There's no way that's not going to be painful or that makes sense to you, that really fully is, making sense to you here. So what does the Devil and Temperance reverse say for my Leos for from now until the end of October 2018? Six of Swords. You're moving forward, though. You might even be taking a short trip. Might be considering taking a short trip or moving. Again, because of this imbalance that we're experiencing here and not being able to move forward, we're trying very hard here to move forward. I think that we're recognizing the negative cycle, we're recognizing the imbalance here, we're recognizing that things are not changing within a situation, and we're moving forward. We're trying to move forward out of this, this feeling of being really imbalanced here. We're trying to get out of it. So Temperance is reversed, but it's because we're trying to release ourselves from this situation. We're trying to get out. However, watch yourselves, Leos, because, this is, again, Venus retrograde. Not every rash and, sudden decision that you make that seems like it's going to work out is going to work out. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. The Temperance reverse, Ten of Wands. What does this mean for Leos by the end of October 2018? This is a work situation. You feel very trapped, very frustrated, very overburdened, or that you might be, for those of you who are looking for jobs, you're feeling so frustrated that you might just want to move. You're thinking, why don't I just move cities? Why don't I just do this? Why don't I just move to a new country? Why don't I just do that? Please relax, Leos. I know that these decisions seem like a really good idea in the moment, but sometimes they're not a good idea. Don't go booking a flight somewhere or deciding to go on some trip out of nowhere, out of the blue, because this is not a good time to do that. A lot of negativity, there's a lot of smog here, but there is healing, there's intuition, there's a sense of healing. This cycle is ending, but after it there will be healing. We're going to be healed, okay? Follow your intuition on this situation, but also don't let your emotions overpower your intuition. Because sometimes we want to believe that our head is telling us this, or our heart is telling us this one thing, and it is not what it is telling us, and we're blatantly ignoring it because what we want is what we want, and we don't want to sacrifice. We don't want something less. But sometimes what we want is that Ten of Swords, Leo. Sometimes it's never going to be more than the Devil and the Ten of Swords and imbalances, and it's time to move on from it. You just have to move on from it, okay? I'm not saying, again, don't make any rash, super crazy decisions, because this could be a very confusing situation. But treat it calmly. You're going to get through this. You're going to get out of the negative aspect of whatever this imbalance, whatever this cycle is, whatever this relationship, if it's work or whatever it is. I mean, it could be someone's love situation coming out now. I'm not doing the love part yet, but I will after this. But, yeah, what I'm getting here, let's get a card for advice, actually. I'm going to get a card for advice for you guys. Advice for my Leos from now until the end of October here. Advice for these challenges and situations they will be facing. This crossroads, this negative cycle, this crossroads that feels very painful. What do my Leos need to remember? Or what kind of advice can you give them for this time, Spirit? Get Judgment. There's a lot of external changes happening in your life, and they need to be matched by internal ones. You need to change your ways of thinking. You need to make some huge changes in your life right now. The universe is asking you to get rid of what no longer serves you and what is holding you back. Be logical. Some of these things do not serve you, and you need to understand that, okay? You need to release them. You need to move on and move forward at this time, okay? So, we're going through a lot of intense changes here. Also, if you need to talk about something to somebody, you need to make a confession about something, you need something to come out, it is time, okay? It is time to make those changes that need to be done, and we need to stop waiting in the wings here and pretending like we don't know which way to go. We know what's hurting us, Leos. A lot of us, I think, do know what's hurting us, and we do know that we need to move on from it. Whether it be really painful or not, it is time, okay? All right, let's do a love reading for you guys. I'm going to use my Bosch Tarot for love here. General love reading for all my Leos for mid-month October. So the end of October, from now till the end of October, when my Leos need to know about love and romance. Too many cards. What will be happening in terms of love and romance, challenges, opportunities, offers. Going to be happening in the realms of love and romance for my Leos from now until the end of October. Get the Seven of Wands. Feeling very defensive. You guys could feel really defensive, really on edge, not letting anybody in. You might not even really want to talk to somebody really about a situation. You might not be being truthful to people like your friends and stuff like that. If you're in a bad relationship, it seems like some of you guys could be like, no, I'm going to keep making it work. I'm going to keep doing this. Or I'm just not going to talk to anybody about my situation here. Some of you guys could not want to open up right now because you're afraid of judgment. But I think, Leos, yeah, you're afraid of pain and fear. You guys are being really defensive because you're going through something really, really dark right now. You have, I don't know if some of you guys just went through a breakup or are going through a breakup or are leaving somebody, or, are really, even if you guys are single, it feels like you're feeling really defensive because of how things have not been working out. The pain from the past here, somebody not treating you the way you deserved, and you feeling really frustrated about it, like really defensive, like I'll fight anybody about it, but I also feel really mad at myself here, and that might be why you're so defensive. Oh my God, it's a lot of sevens here. 757, 7 of Pentacles. So we could also, ooh, wow, this one also just popped out. So there we go, last card there. The Wheel, interesting. So, we could start off right around now until maybe the Taurus full moon. We could be really feeling really defensive, really frustrated, really stuck in our own sadness, really feeling left out in love, left out in our relationships, feeling defensive, prone to fighting because we're not happy with the circumstances that we're in now. This is not the way we wanted it. We had wanted something else, and we're still upset over either past pains or something that's happened. However, the Seven of Pentacles says that you're working on things, or you also, you're getting to a point, maybe around that Taurus full moon, I get, where things change. You start to become more proud of who you are, and, things change in your relationship. You start to get more confident, you feel more secure. All right, so let's see, 7 of Wands and 5 of Cups here for love for my Leos from now until the end of October. Please clarify it. Ooh, 2 of Cups. So yeah, some of you guys are feeling really defensive, really hurt about a relationship, about falling in love with somebody. You could feel really stressed about it because you're going through either past pain still, but you're also falling in love with somebody, or somebody's approaching you in love, and you're feeling really defensive. Oh my God, I hate. No, that's so embarrassing. There's an awful little stupid mosquito was just crawling around here. Ugh, I hate that. So yeah, maybe you're feeling really defensive about a relationship. It has something to do with a past relationship or a relationship that you're in. Maybe other people don't like this person. Maybe this person hasn't been good to you, and you're still trying to make it work. And it's not all it's cracked up to be. So you're feeling really defensive to people on the outside, and yet you're also mourning what it really is on the inside. The Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, I'm not saying everyone's in a bad relationship here, but some of you guys could, again, be going through a tough time within your relationship. And it could work. I mean, I think it's going to work out, but for some people, again, it's going to be a breakup. It's going to be moving on. It's going to be considering, where do I want to go? I want to move on. But some of you guys could be renewing that love and working on it. What's the Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles here for my Leos for October 2018? Okay, for the end of it, Emperor. Emperor, taking control of the situation, having your power back here, feeling more in control again, feeling better, feeling more grounded, more stable, passionate again, fiery. So if you've been through a tough time, it's like a renewal of yourself here, Leos. Wow, King of Cups, maybe with a water sign. Maybe you're falling in love with a water sign, or again, you're opening your heart up again. There's also healing, but also, yeah, again, the wheel brings in new love, or brings in, the exact opposite, basically, of that Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups here. The wheel turns, and we get the King of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment, happiness, emotional security, speaking one's emotions, speaking of love to another here. So, with the Emperor, signifies that there's control back in this relationship. There's a sense of control that is being given back to you, or being given back to just the relationship in general, where it felt very out of control and not what you were hoping it would be, not what you wanted. The Seven of Pentacles, though, is looking back on where you've been with this person. If this is a relationship, and being like, is it time to throw in the towel yet? I don't know. I don't think so. Some of you guys, it will be. It will be time to heal yourself and move on, but take control of the situation. But some of you guys are going to take control of the situation and be like, let's heal this. Are you in or not? And if this person complies and is true about it, yes. But if not, that's a decision that you guys can only make, okay? But it does feel that we're going through some interesting things going on here. Mid-month, the end of October. See, actually, I'm going to pull a few more. Where are they going to be in terms of love and relationships at the end of October 2018? And then we're going to pull a Halloween oracle. Where will my Leos be in terms of love and romance at the end of this month? Ooh, the Moon. So yeah, trusting our intuition, looking for guidance here. Also, again, that Taurus full moon indicates, we're going to be stuck in our anxieties and fears, but also it talks about grounding ourselves. We're going to ground ourselves. We're not going to let those anxieties and fears get to us. However, there's going to be some inner confusion. We're going to be going through kind of a dark night kind of issue, like kind of feeling here with the moon. There's a lot of confusion. However, I feel like it's also saying that, we're going to feel like we're missing something. We're not going to be sure what, and we're not really going to be sure where to go from here. So, guys, what I'm getting here is also stay true to yourself. Nine of Pentacles, stay solid, stay strong. Try to ground yourself, even though this energy feels awful and confusing, and like you're waiting for something that isn't really coming in here, what you're expecting and what you thought was coming in. It's very confusing. You're in a confusing situation if you're in a relationship or not, and you're not really sure where it's going. And the Nine of Pentacles here tells me that all you need to do as advice here is to stay grounded in this situation. Make sure that you're not getting too crazed about it. You're not letting the emotions get to you, the situation get to you. Because again, Venus in retrograde energy. This will all be over by November 15th. Okay, it's gonna be really confusing, and we're just gonna have to sit in this energy, stay grounded, and hope to God it passes. Okay, just like take a nap until November 16th. All right, so let's check out advice from Spirit from the Halloween Oracle deck here. Let's see what we get. My Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle. All right, let's see. Advice for Leos for mid-month, October 2018, from now until the end of the month here. What do my Leos need to know from now until the end of the month of October 2018? Apple. Ooh, risk and reward. Wow, okay. So let's check this out. I'm going to go find Apple now. It's one of the first ones. There we go. Okay, guys. Apple. Sweet. Sorry, risk and reward. Sweetest icon. Risky red desire. Poison and freedom. Tempting hearts of fire. So, okay. Actually, I have to find this. I thought it said the thing right here. Okay, apples have been an iconic part of the mythos from ancient times to modern history. The story of the poison apple and Snow White, to the Roman goddess Pomona's magical apple tree, to the Christians' tempting fruit in the Garden of Eden. Should you receive this apple in your reading, it's time to look at how risk plays out in your life. Are you hedging your bets and not trying anything new? Do you want to change but are not willing to change anything? Are you willing to risk to get a greater reward? Or alternatively, why can't I speak? Or alternatively, are you risking too much too often? So this is something really interesting to think about, is your risk and reward here. How much are you putting out there? Are you putting out too much? Are you risking too much within a relationship or within a choice in your life here? You have to realize, Leos, that sometimes, I love you guys, but you guys are, you and Aries, I feel like Leos, I find you guys doing this even more, is doing really, like making really risky decisions, making decisions where we don't really think before we leap, and then afterwards, when we weren't listening to what everybody else was saying, we're like, maybe we should have been. And we want to remember that, especially during Venus retrograde, because a lot of things are going to be like, let's jump into this, let's do this. Maybe not. You know, don't risk it if like something is telling you no, or if you know, there's rational people around you saying maybe not right now. But you know, also if you're not taking any risks and you're not living your truest life here, it's important to take the risks that are necessary because they could reward us, okay? So these are important aspects and an important balance to strike within ourselves here. Okay, Leos, so that's something to think about. And from now until the end of October. All right, so I hope this was helpful, guys. If you want to book a private reading, all the information is right below this video in my description box, so check that out. And follow me on Instagram, dekutarot, all undercase letters. So yeah, no spaces or anything. So check that out as well. Give me a like and a subscribe here, and comment your favorite horror or scary movie for Halloween, guys. Thank you so much. Check out the videos here, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as all your other October weeklies, monthlies, and monthly love readings. And I also have those Venus retrograde love readings that's up now too. So thank you, Leos. Good luck.